YogaHive tribe. Welcome to YogaHive Online. My name is Linka and I will be your teacher. So for today's class, we'll be working on our flexibility. So opening the hamstrings and stretching out our quads. But before we start the class, always remember to be mindful of your bodies. I will be giving out options throughout the way, so feel free to modify as you wish. Now we'll start with a short meditation, so take an easy cross-legged pose. Just take your hands on top of your knees and then sit up tall. Now close your eyes to begin the inward process. Allow yourself to get quiet and turn your gaze into your breath. Begin to lengthen this breath, taking long inhales, long exhales in and out through the nose. And so take this time to clear your mind, empty the mind of any worries or concerns, and maybe set an intention for your practice. And we'll take last 5 breaths here. So take a deep inhale through the nose. Out through the nose, exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale and exhale, and one more inhale and exhale. And now blink your eyes open, and we'll start in your downward facing dog. So take your hands forward, try to step your feet back. Come into your first down dog. So start to pedal your feet, bending one knee and the other. And so start to wake up the body, introduce a bit of movement. So you can move your hips side to side. You can also turn your head from right to left. So taking a few breaths. Now as you start to move, keep this long, deep breathing in and out through the nose. And now pause here in your down dog. So firmly press your palms flat down and forward. And so arms are long, forearms hugging in. So spine long, sitting bones reaching up. Start to take your belly in, tone the abdomen. And then press your inner thighs back. And then your heels start to reach down towards the floor. Take another breath. And inhale, shift forward into your plank, shoulders stacking over your wrists. And then take your feet together for today. Hug the legs in, squeeze the ankles together. To really press the ground away from you. Have a slight roundness in your back so you can squeeze the belly in. And now you have option to stay here, or maybe for today, flip and come onto the tops of your toes. And now squeeze the legs together, hold just for another 3, 2, on 1, as slow as you can, lower all the way down to the floor with control. And so belly comes down, hands move as wide as your shoulders, finger pads down, so like you're clawing the mat. Now take a deep inhale, lift just halfway, lift the chest, Take the shoulders back and down, chest reaching forward, point the toes, and then exhale, release. Once more, inhale, lift up, shoulders down, long neck, exhaling, release. And once more, inhale to lift, exhale all the way down. Hands underneath the shoulders, tuck your toes, press it back up into your downward facing up. So just take one breath here. Then bend your knees, gaze forward, walk towards the top of your mats. Take the feet together. Inhale, lift up halfway, hands on your shins. Find that flat back, gaze forward. One more inhale. Exhale, fold over the legs, drop the head. Now inhale, lift all the way up. Reach the arms, bring the palms together. And palms in front of your chest. Hands by your sides. Now inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, hands down. Just step back into your plank. First, a lower down chaturanga. Inhale, lift upward facing dog. Exhale, lift hips up, downward facing dog. That's 3 breaths here. Again, hands pressing down and forward, forearms hugging in. Belly up towards your spine, inner thighs, reaching back. Take another breath. Now bend your knees, gaze forward, walk towards the top of your mats. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale to fold. Inhale, lift all the way up, reach the arms. Palms into your chest. So a couple more. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, step back into your plank. Lower down chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, hips come up, downward facing dog. So again, another 3 deep breaths. Some long, deep breaths here. Now bend your knees, gaze forward, walk to the top of your mats. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale to fold. Inhale, lift all the way up, reach up. Palms into your chest. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, hands down, step or jump it back. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Another 3 breaths. So stay active in your down dog. And then bend your knees, gaze forward, walk or jump to the top. Inhale, flat back. Exhale to fold. Inhale, lift all the way. Reach. Palms into your chest. Hands by your sides. And sit low. Utkatasana, arms reach up. Keep pressing the knees together. Tuck your tailbone here. And just gaze up towards your fingers. Take one more breath. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step or jump it back. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now reach your right leg up. And step that foot forward in between your hands. Now stay here, keep your hands down to the floor. Step your hips low. Just gaze forward, lift the chest. Let's keep squeezing the thighs in. To keep your left hand down, reach your right arm up, coming into an easy twist. Now keep hugging that right thigh in close towards the chest. Keep stretching up. And right hand comes down. Start to reach your left hand back. Reach your right arm back. And just lift up halfway here, shoulders back, gaze forward. Squeeze the belly in. And now slow and controlled, start to lift all the way up, come into your lunge, arms reach. Then now hug your thighs inwards, tuck your tailbone here, front ribs in, then squeeze your belly in tight. Let's sit a little lower, and then stretch up, reach up. Take one more breath. And lean forward, bring your hands by your sides, reach back. So again, shoulders back, your chest is still lifted. Coming into your warrior three, take a step forward, bouncing on that right leg, flex your left foot right away, kick back. So use your fingers here to keep the chest lifted, finding up dog in the chest. And then take it slow, hands just come down to the floor, or fingers down. Coming into your standing split. Inhale here. Exhale, fold the chest close towards your right leg. And then reach your left leg up high. Point the toes forward today. Let's keep taking the chest close. Another 2 breaths. And then inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, step it back or jump it back. Coming into your Vinyasa, slower Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. The second side, reach your left leg up. Step it forward in between your hands. Keep your fingers down, lift the chest, sit your hips low. And squeeze your thighs inwards. Keep your right hand down, reach your left arm up, gaze up. And now left hand comes down, right arm just reaches back. Left hand to follow, keep hovering, just lift the chest, shoulders back. Start to squeeze the thighs in, belly in. Then as slow as you can, lift all the way up. Arms reach, coming into your lunge. Let's again, squeeze it in. Front ribs in, tuck your tailbone. Arms stretch up. Then lean forward, take your arms by your sides. Warrior three, bounce on that left leg, flex your right foot right away. Let's lean a little forward, but keep the chest lifted. Up dog in the chest. And then hands come down to the floor. Inhale here first. And then exhale, fold towards that left thigh, reach your right leg up. Put the toes forward today. So drop your head. 2 more breaths. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, step or jump it back. Vinyasa. Come into Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. downward facing dog. Once more, reach your right leg up. Step it forward in between your hands. Keep your left hand down, reach your right arm up. This time lift all the way up into your lunge, arms reach up. Get front ribs in, tuck your tailbone, sit low. That's one more breath. And now lean forward and then come to stand, hug your left knee into your chest. Flex the left foot. Take a breath here. And then take this left ankle on top of your right knee. Start to come into figure four legs. Let's flex the foot. Right left knee presses down towards the floor. So you can just stay here, maybe fingers onto your foot and knee as you sit. Or if you can go just a little bit lower, start to sit a little bit back. And it's an option to stay here with the hands on your knee and your foot, or palms into your chest. Or you can go just a little bit lower, maybe elbows to touch your shin. Let's have that spine long, keep gazing forward. One last breath. And now release. Take your fingers down. We'll come back into your standing split. So kick your left leg all the way back up. Inhale here first. But this time, have a slight bend in your right knee. We'll try to come up just on our fingers, either staying here or maybe palms into your chest. And now point the toes for today, and then get long through that left leg. So maybe fold the chest towards your thigh. Keep extending up through the left toes. Take another breath. And then hands come down, either step or maybe hop it back. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. That's the left leg up. Step it forward. Reach your left arm up, easy twist. Come all the way up into your lunge, both arms up. To tuck the tailbone, front ribs in, squeeze the thighs, take a breath. And now lean forward, come to stand, hug your right knee into your chest, flex the foot. Let's calm the breath. And then right ankle on top of your left knee. Come into figure four legs, keep flexing the foot, right knee pressing down towards the floor. So you can stay here, a little bit upright, or just your hands on your knee and foot. Or again, you can sit a little lower, hips back. Or you can bring your palms into your chest. Or take it just slightly lower, elbows to touch your shin. Again, spine long, just keep gazing forward. One last breath. And then hands come down to the floor, back into your standing split. So kick your right leg all the way back up. Inhale here. Again, slight bend in your left knee. Come up on your fingers, or maybe try palms into your chest. So point the toes for today, and from there, fold the chest, get long through that right leg. Right toes reaching up. And take one last inhale. Exhale, release, hands down. Step or maybe hop it back. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take another deep inhale here. And exhale. And now reach your right One last step forward. Keep your left hand down, reach your right arm up. Come to stand all the way into your lunge. This time open out warrior two, left heel down, arms come out. That's it. Step a little wider, so definitely sit low. Open out the hips. Keep pressing that left foot down from this left thigh. And then relax the shoulders. Keep extending the arms out. Flip your right palm and then reverse. Lean back, left hand on your leg, right arm over the head. Inhale, lift all the way up, and then straighten out your right leg, hands to your hips. Point the toes forward. So Prasarita Padottanasana. So lift the chest, inhale. Exhale, just fold it forward. Hands come down to the floor. Take another inhale here. And then exhale, hands move in line with your feet. Start to bring the crown of the head down to the floor. That's it. Try to bring your head in line with your feet as well. That's not accessible today. Just keep reaching down towards the floor. So find that long spine. So chest forward as you bring the crown of the head down. And 2 more breaths. Inhale, lift up halfway. So point your right toes forward. Take the hands towards the front of your mat. Kick your right leg all the way up. Start to open up your hip and your right knee. Option to stay here. Or if you have your wild thing, your Kamadgrasana, feel free to flip. So bring your right toes back. Extend your left leg, lift the hips, reach through the chest, right arm reaching over the head. And then circle it back, either down dog or take a vinyasa from there. So come in chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. That's one last side, left leg up. Let's step it forward. Right hand down, left arm up, twist. Come to stand all the way into your lunge. Let's open out your hips. Warrior two, sit low. Again, firm up that right thigh outside of the right foot, pressing down. Extend the arms. Flip your left palm and then reverse. Inhale, lift all the way. Hands to your hips as you straighten out your left leg. Left toes point forward. So face this way. So one more Prasarita. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold it forward. So hands come down. Inhale again, lift. Exhale, hands in line with the feet. Start to drop your head down. And on the second side, if you have a tripod headstand and wish to come up, feel free to come up. Let's take one more breath. If you are in a tripod, start to lower the feet down. Take it slow. And then inhale, lift up halfway. Point your left toes forward. Hands move towards the front of the mat. Let's kick your left leg all the way up. Open out your hip and the knee. Again, option to stay here or flip your dog, come into your wild thing if you have that. Left toes back. Straighten out the right leg. Lift through the hips. Lift through the chest. And the left arm reaching. Let's circle it back, down dog, or take your Vinyasa. So moving through Chaturanga, up dog, exhale, downward facing dog. And take your knees down here, knees wide, toes together. Sit on your heels, and just rest your head down in your child's pose. Let's take just 3 breaths. Good. And then come back into your downward facing dog. So my face is good. Good. So lift the hips up, swing back into your down dog. Let's synchronize the breath. So inhale and exhale. And reach your right leg up. And then step it forward in between your hands. This time take your left knee down to the floor. And lift the chest up. That's it. Come up on your fingers. Take another deep breath. And walk this right foot a few inches out to the right. Let's want your toes to point just slightly diagonal. Let's your knee starts to just slightly splay out, not too much. Then keep your left hand down to the floor. Just reach your right arm up. Now bend your left knee and reach for your left foot. Good. So first, kick back through the hand. Take the chest back, open the chest here. And then press your left foot towards your bum. And now going deep into your left quads here. Let's keep pressing. Maybe you can go deep and press. And now take your right shoulder head back. So you're also twisting the chest forward. So take another breath. And then gently release the foot, hands down. Now shift your hips back into your Ardha Hanumanasana, your half split. So hips on top of the knee. As you can move your foot a few inches forward. Flex the foot. Inhale. And then exhale, just drop the head down. Just 2 breaths here. And now inhale, lift the head up. Now we're going to move into your full split. So your full split could look a bunch of different ways. So maybe this is already too much, stay here. Or you can walk your right foot just a few inches forward. Maybe you're here. If you're here and if you have a block, feel free to maybe take a block underneath your thigh and just press that thigh down. Maybe this is your pose, or it can go a little bit lower here. So if you don't have a block, that's fine as well. Just keep your hips square. Maybe you're here. Stay active in the legs, or maybe you're all the way down on the floor. So whichever. See where your practice leads your body today. And so just 2 more breaths wherever you are. Keep kicking the heel forward. Lift the chest. 1 more breath. That's it. 2 come out. Press your hands down. Just first lift the hips. You can drag that heel back. That's it. Take a breath here. And then take your hands forward. Either keep dragging your heel back, or maybe your foot comes down so you can step back into your downward facing dog. It's either stay down dog or take a Vinyasa. And now reach your left leg up. Step forward, right knee down to the floor. First, lift the chest. Let's start to sit your hips low. And then walk your left foot just a few inches out to the side. Toes to point diagonally out. your knee space out just a tiny bit. Right, so keep your right hand down, and then bend your right knee, reach back, grab the foot. Right, so first, kick back onto your hand just so you can open the chest. And now press that foot close towards your bum, going deep into your quad. And so you want to take your left shoulder head back. You're twisting the chest, but you're also opening here. So chest forward as you bring your left shoulder back. 2 more breaths. And slowly release the foot, hands down, shift your hips back, Ardha Hanumanasana to flex the foot. So first inhale, lengthen the spine, exhale, fold it forward. And so 2 breaths here first. And now inhale, lift the chest. And now coming into your full split. And your full split could look either way. You have your options. You can just take it halfway here. Make use of the block if you have it. So come into your pose. Come into your version of your full split. But keep taking your heel forward. So active in that left leg. Right toes pointing back. Right hip reaching down. Lifting through the chest. Just another 2 breaths here. And slowly come out, hands come down. You start tucking your back toes. And so drag the heel back. And you can drag it all the way. Down dog or take your vinyasa. So take a breath here. Bend your knees. Gaze forward, step or jump through to extend. And so take your legs forward, legs straight. Keep the flesh out of your sitting bones. Keep taking the heels forward. Thighs pressing downwards. Lifting through the chest. Inhale, arms up. Exhale. Fold forward, either grab anywhere on your legs, maybe ankles or shins, or if you can grab your feet, grab your feet, or if you can interlace your fingers, or maybe even hands. And so whatever your practice leads your body today. But keep lengthening the spine here. Let's fold the chest over your thighs. Keep gazing towards your toes. 2 more breaths. And now inhale, lift the head. Exhale, release. And now come to lie down on your backs. Lie all the way down, hug your knees into your chest. So come into happy baby pose. Grab the outsides of your feet. Soles of the feet point up, knees wide towards the armpits. Now press your tailbone down towards the floor. And then keep pressing your knees close to the armpits, close towards the floor. Take 1 more breath. And now keep the right leg where it is. Extend your left leg just all the way forward, down. So keep flexing that foot, left hand on top of your thigh. Take a breath here. And then grab your right big toe with your peace finger. Now kick your leg all the way up. Let's inhale, stretch up. Exhale, take that leg out to the side. Now keep pressing this left hip down as you take the right leg out. Keep kicking your left heel forward, both legs active. 1 more breath. Inhale. lift the head up towards the knee. And then exhale, release. Come back into your happy baby pose, both legs in. Then reset. And now second side, keep the left leg where it is. Right leg extends forward. Right hand on top of your thigh to press that thigh down. That's it. Take one more breath. And then grab the left big toe with your peace finger and then take the leg up. That's first inhale here. Exhale, take it slow, leg out to the side. Keep pressing this right hip down, try not to splay it up. To keep kicking the right heel forward, so both legs active. One more breath. Inhale, bring it back up to center. Lift the head up to the knee. Exhale, release. This time hug both knees into your chest. Squeeze tight, now curl up to a ball, forehead towards your knees. And then exhale, release all the way. Take your legs wide. Take your arms out, palms to face up. And then close the eyes. Start to release all of the poses we did. Surrendering back onto your mats. Staying here in your Shavasana for a couple more breaths. I'll wake you all up at the same time. Start to bring awareness back into your bodies by wiggling your toes, wiggling your fingers, turning your head from side to side. So hold your knees back into your chest. Take your right arm over the head and roll towards your right. So using your right arm as your pillow. Keeping your eyes closed, press your hands down to push yourself up to sit. Come into any comfortable sitting position. Hands rest on top of your knees. Keep the eyes closed. So last couple of breaths. So inhale and exhale. One more breath. Bring your palms into your chest, bow your head to your heart. So thank you for sharing your energy with me to the class. Namaste.